Hi guys, I'm here to help you if you have dry or damaged hair, if it's brittle, if it's not moving as well as it used to, if you've got split ends or breakages or lots of hair coming out when you wash your hair. I can help you. There are steps you can take right now that will help repair your hair and give you a really healthy head of hair once again. Okay, so the first thing you can do is stop using your regular shampoo. Whether it's a high-end brand or a supermarket brand, there are ingredients in those shampoos that are causing additional damage to your hair. So, not to get too sciencey on you, but if you've got damaged hair, it's because you've got a breakage in the internal part of the strand. So at the very core of your hair, there are a chain of amino acids. And when you damage your hair, whether it's through bleaching, whether it's through straightening, colouring in a different way, excessive heat, not using a heat protectant spray or something like that, you are causing breakages in the chains of amino acids. So you need something that's going to put those amino acids back in your hair. And the only real way to do that is by using an amino acid shampoo. Now, I would recommend using Beaver shampoos. These are the Rich Repair formula and they are packed full of proteins and amino acids, and I think these have sweet almond oil in, which will help restore the moisture. But the most important thing is they have keratin, amino acids and protein in them, and they will put the amino acids back in your strand of amino acids in your hair. No other shampoos can repair your hair if they do not contain amino acids, and most shampoos, I think you'll find, definitely do not. So just to tell you what's in these, if you do have damaged hair and you really want to get it sorted, switch to an amino acid shampoo straight away. I'll leave links below of how you can get hold of these, and there are obviously other amino acid shampoos available, but there are some other features of these products that I think you'll find very interesting. So first of all, they have keratin protein, rice protein, wheat protein and soy protein in, along with sweet almond oil, aloe vera and vitamin A. And that actually helps put that moisture back in the cuticle, keep the moisture there, repair that link, because when the link is broken, it's letting moisture get away. So that's the first step towards healthy hair, repairing the amino acids and putting the proteins back in your hair. The second reason why you need to stop using your regular shampoo is because it will contain SLS. SLS is basically washing up liquid. It's a detergent. It's in industrial degreasers. It's in all kinds of really strong cleaning products, floor cleaners, oven cleaners, things like that. Anything that you get a lather on, basically, anything that bubbles up a lot when you rub it into your scalp has got this detergent in. And it might have a lot of extra ingredients in that you think are really good for your hair. So it might have oils in, it might have clays in, I don't know, plant and vegetable extracts and things like that. But as long as it's got SLS, it's stripping your hair more. It's the equivalent of washing your hair in a soap powder, in a detergent. And if you think how stripping that is to already damaged hair, and it's weakening the follicle, it's ridding your scalp of all your natural oils that you need. And this can be why you're getting signs of maybe dandruff or signs of a flaky scalp. It could be if your hair's getting very greasy and you feel like you need to wash it all the time. It could be just that it's stripping out the oils that you actually need in your hair. So by cutting out shampoos with SLS in, which are really, sadly, the majority of shampoos, you will stop doing that damage to your hair. The other thing that's in a lot of regular conditioners, not in all conditioners, but sometimes you may put a conditioner on your hair and feel like it's very slippy, and you think that means that it's very kind of moisturised and has lots of moisture in it. But really what's happened is it has silicones in. And silicones are plastics and they coat the hair. So it feels, on the outside, it feels nice and soft and slippy and wet, basically, and moisturised. But really, it's just coating your hair with slippy plastics. And so then if you think you go and straighten your hair or you blow dry your hair, you are melting those plastics into your hair. And that's just causing more damage. So first step, if you really are committed to getting healthy hair, change your shampoo to a protein amino acid based shampoo. Okay, step number 2 is if you do use a hairdryer, blow dryer, if you use straighteners, if you use curling tongs, you need to use a heat shield or a heat protectant. And you have to be very selective and do some research, because there is no point just picking one off the shelf in a supermarket, because not all of them are effective up to the heats that are used in straighteners and blow dryers. So the Beaver heat shield works up to a very high temperature and protects the hair thoroughly all throughout. As long as you put it all throughout your hair, it's going to work like that. Some stop working at 150 degrees, which may be okay if you're blow drying, but if you're using GHDs, if you're using straighteners that use heat at usually a level of 220 degrees, then you definitely need something that's going to work. Otherwise, it's absolutely pointless using a heat protectant at all if it's not going to protect you up to the level of heat that you're using. So a heat shield or a heat protectant that works is vital every time you blow dry or straighten your hair. Okay, step 3. While you're repairing your hair, if you're using a protein shampoo, you may want it to look healthy. You may want to mask your split ends, and definitely do not use products that have silicones in them to do that. So what I would recommend is using a hair oil or something similar, and we have recovery oil from Beaver, and this is argan oil, but it also has lots of fatty acids in, it has omega-3 and 9, it has lots of antioxidants, so it's extremely moisturizing, because sometimes you can put oils on your hair or treatments on your hair, but they're not able to penetrate the hair very well. This has ingredients in it to help the oil first of all penetrate the hair and get inside, and also to stay there. So you can put this on damp hair, and before you blow dry it or you straighten it or anything like that, you are helping lock that moisture in that you may be washing out with your conditioner. Another step you can use to really put that extra moisture back in your hair is by using a leave-in conditioner. And you may have dry hair and you may have fine hair, and sometimes leave-in conditioners can get very greasy, or they can weigh your hair down, or they can make it look a bit dull because they're coating the hair. But Beaver have a Daily Revive spray, and this is a mist, and it's a very fine spray. It's literally like, you see that? I don't even know if you can see that, but it's so fine you might not even be able to see it. It is great for detangling. So if you have curly hair or hair that's quite difficult, if it's been dyed so much and it gets quite matted, you can spray this on damp hair, you can spray it on dry hair, and you don't have to wash it out. It keeps your hair soft, shiny, moisturised, and is that extra boost of moisturising goodness. Another thing you can do if you have dry or damaged hair is to cut down the time you spend using heat on your hair. So you might even need to stop straightening your hair if you do that a lot, and I have a product that will really help you with that. We have sculpting lotion by Beaver, and I never thought I needed to use a product like this on my own hair, but since using this, when I'm blow drying, I do not need to straighten my hair. It locks in whatever you're trying to create. So if you're creating a sleek, straight look with your hairdryer and you're using this, it's going to help you. If you're doing curls, it's going to help you. Whatever you're trying to create, it will help get that look and lock it in much quicker than if you were. Usually I would have to blow dry my hair, and then I would straighten it, and then I would hope that it stayed straight. This, I just need to use this on damp hair, and I blow dry it, and most of the time I don't even straighten it, which is helping protect my hair from that heat a lot. The last thing you can do to really help your hair is to cut down the amount of styling time, and you can do that by using a professional styling brush. These are the Beaver brushes, and they come in all different sizes. They have many special features. One of them is the shape. It's got a concave shape, so it's easy to pick up hair, easy to help get it on the brush closer to your head, so you're cutting down styling time that way. It also has bristles that help protect your hair, don't rip or pull on your hair, and they're heat resistant. But then the best part for me is the barrel. The barrel is ceramic, so it will heat up when you put your hairdryer on it, when you're using it with your hairdryer. And this will mean that your hair is getting heated from the other side as well as the side that the hairdryer is on. So that will cut down your styling time. It'll be less time with a heat tool on your hair, it'll be less time with that hairdryer blasting hot air and drying your hair out. It's also infused with a tourmaline powder. So tourmaline is a semi-precious gem, and it also gives an output of negative ions. And these help make your hair not frizzy, they help make it sleek, they shut down the cuticle, which is closing off the hair to more damage anyway. But it also means that you get that sleek, kind of polished look. So using a professional brush is probably a step you wouldn't even think of, and it's definitely something I didn't think of until I found out about them. And then I swear it's cut my blow drying time in half, it's helped create styles so much easier. I don't need to use straighteners and things like that. So using professional styling tools like these can really help protect your hair from more damage. The last thing you can do if you want to grow really healthy hair is use a hair supplement. Please be careful which supplements you choose. I know that Beaver Hair have a 2-a-day program, and these are packed full of ingredients that will help grow really healthy hair. They give you all the vitamins and minerals that you're missing from like an everyday diet that will help create strong hair, because to have good hair you need good roots and you need it to be growing thick. And we have a 3-month program, we have a month program if you'd rather buy them month by month, but they work, they're amazing. You'll see so much less hair in the plug hole already just after a month, and they help create really strong healthy hair. So if you are determined that you are now going to get your hair on that healthy track, then supplements are the way to do it. I would say a lot of other hair supplements on the market do not contain the quantities of the vitamins and ingredients that you would need to really grow healthy hair. So even though they may have the vitamins in them, you need to look at the quantities. We have tablets that you have to take 2 of a day because you need that amount of vitamin and minerals in them to help grow your hair. So just be careful, and if you want any more information, just let me know. So those are my tips for having really healthy hair again and helping repair your dry, damaged hair. I had really damaged hair. It's still a process, I'm getting there, but by making these changes, I can tell such a difference already.